Hello, my friends and fellow patriots. It is yet again time to grab your idle hand mug and fill it with more liberal tears. All right. Well, let's see what we've got today. And yeah, it should be good. Let's do it.
Do you know how many of you actually cut off your own stupid noses to spite your own stupid faces? Yeah. Oh, he's not part of Project 25. Guess who's about to run our government? All the people that wrote the damn thing. And here you guys are. It's only your imagination. No, it's not. It's not that, but I knew better. I knew better as a social worker because I knew what happened the last time, okay? I saw the destruction and what happened to the vulnerable populations I served from the last 4 years, right? But here you guys are.
So you admit that Biden's last 4 years was just a complete train wreck? Oh, okay, cool. And if you want to, you could probably get yourself just a little bit closer to the to the camera. Like just tap your forehead. Like, jeez, back up. I don't understand these people. Back up.
Here you guys are. You guys are so stupid to even realize the reasons half of you have schools in the middle of your nowhere places. It's because of things like the Department of Ed. You guys are dumb. But here I am, getting ready to prepare for all the shit that's about to happen in 2025. Because you know, yes, it is going to happen. And all of you are stupid. And you're going to see. And guess what? I already knew.
You're so smart.
You voted for a criminal and a liar.
Yes, I did. I guess. I mean,
in front of the world.
In your point of view, I think he's great.
What that says about you?
Says I'm freaking awesome. What are you talking about?
You won't even respect you. Look in the mirror.
I love to. Not that I'm narcissistic.
Anywhere you go in this world,
yeah,
you're gonna around and find out.
Oh yeah.
When people start realizing you mega.
A mega or a MAGA?
They're gonna start looking at you different. 2 or 3 glares.
Uh-oh. Not
Trying
3.
To gauge you on what possesses you.
To vote for freedom.
To have so much hate in you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going someplace else.
Watch and see. I already experienced it.
Oh, boy. You experienced hate?
When people here in the States realize who you are,
they're
going to start walking away from you. I'm talking about good people, logical people.
Well, if they're good and logical, they wouldn't be walking away from me, right? Come on, there's...
They will walk away from you.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to be a part of that.
Right, because they're good
Trust
people.
Me. For my Dems...
I don't even know you, dude. Why would I trust you?
If you like this video, share it, repost it.
What is this?
I am
oh,
never
man.
gonna get married. And I'm never gonna be able to adopt kids.
What? Why? Oh, that's horrible. Why not?
I am a queer woman.
Well, that has nothing to do with Trump. That seems like more of a personal problem. I mean, not that's necessarily a problem, but you know what I'm saying. If you're queer, you can't exactly have kids unless you do extra things. But okay, let's see what you have to say. It's going to be Trump's fault, I'm sure.
And every single one of my rights is about ready to be taken away.
So every single one of your rights has already been taken away, and Trump hasn't even gone to office. That's amazing. How does he? He's so efficient.
My rights as a woman. My rights as a queer person.
What rights do queer people have? That normal people like straight people don't have. I don't understand that. You obviously have the right to cry. You're in denial? Yes. Okay. Well, that's the first step.
I will never have a family of my own.
Then don't be queer. Or like adopt, right? I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's got to be options. right? Am I wrong?
It should come as no surprise to you at this point that I am not interested in any way, shape, or form of being attached, connected to, friends with, whatever you want to call it, with anyone. I don't care if we have history together, even if it's good history together. I don't care to be friends with anyone.
Wow.
That was a Trump voter, or that is a MAGA sympathizer, a far-right enabler, or that decided to sit this one out. Sorry,
Okay.
Not sorry.
Okay.
We can't be friends anymore.
4 groups.
If you've been following me along this whole time, I'm pretty sure you
That's a lot of
figured out that
groups.
inevitably it might come to this. And here we are.
Inevitably.
I can't in good conscience align myself with someone that willingly aligns themselves with a dictator,
Okay.
a fascist,
Oh, boy.
a racist,
Okay.
a sexist, a
Ouch.
misogynist,
Wow.
a bigot,
Wow.
a criminal.
I need more
and
fingers.
That, shamefully, is just a small percentage of the long list that I could come up with if I
Wow.
kept going.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
But let's take DT out of the equation because it goes even further than that. I can't in good conscience align myself with someone or someone's that align themselves with others that think this kind of language and this kind of treatment of others is okay. See,
Okay, so that's like 12 groups right now. I'm sorry, but who is a woman going to be friends with? There's like literally like 4 people in the nation at this point that she could become friends with or be friends with. Man, she is going to be lonely. Oh my gosh. I feel sorry for her. She's going to turn herself into a miserable, lonely woman. And she probably looks like she has some cats too. I had to go there. I'm sorry, but that's what it looks like. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
the difference between those folks and the folks that I want to be connected to and be around
Yeah.
is that even if we had won,
Yeah.
we would be celebrating. Yeah, and we probably
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to be quiet about it. But guess what? We would
Yeah.
be celebrating with each other. You think we would take the time to go find a bunch of MAGA folks' pages and go comment all of this kind of stuff and then personally attacking every single one of them? Hell,
You do that now. What are you talking about? Of course you would go out of your way and try to find MAGA people and attack them in person or online, in DMs or on X, wherever you can find MAGA people or anybody that doesn't agree with you. Yeah, you're going after them. Give me a break. It would just be like just amplified like by 10,000, if you guys did win.
hell no.
Oh, please.
Yeah, there might be a couple of outliers
A
because some
couple?
people are just ridiculous. But
A
overall,
couple.
we would be too busy
A couple million, maybe. I don't.
celebrating and having joy with each other than to sit here and waste our time running behind MAGA folks that
that
we
is
wouldn't even be looking at
so not the
anymore at that
truth.
point.
No.
Because we would have been looking forward.
Oh,
we
boy.
would have been looking at how can we improve this country for all of us. And even
Right.
now, when things look hella fishy, way more than they ever did in 2020
Hella
when
fishy.
Trump and everyone cried, this is fraud, elections
Yeah.
don't work, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
You hear that there's
Mhm.
nothing being said right now. And you notice
Because we won. Even if there was something fishy, why would we say anything? But there wasn't. Not this time. Last time there was, but not this time.
how we basically conceded and we're not storming the Capitol and we're not causing
Okay, well, January 6th hasn't happened yet. So that is yet to be seen, and I'm pretty sure you guys are going to go crazy at the Capitol on January 6th.
a ruckus. And then on top of that, we have to deal with all this hate coming from Trump supporters on top of the fear of what's actually coming once Trump is in office.
Now, I must admit, there are probably Trump supporters that do throw some shade and probably some mean words out there, like on X and other places. I mean, the internet has kind of turned a lot of people into vile creatures, at least online. Like, they would probably, most of them would never say that in person, face to face, but online they can be so vile and just nasty. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So, yes, this lady has probably received some pretty nasty stuff, but I'm sure she's sent as good as she's received.
This is pure hate for anyone that doesn't fit into the image of who they believe.
Well, finally, some introspection from this lady. Oh, that's not what she's doing.
America should be, regardless of the fact that it's not even their country to begin with either. Because
What?
unless your ass is Native American, America ain't yours. Wake up call, we're all f***ing immigrants.
Oh, brother.
You cannot walk the fence and try to play both sides of the line. That's like having someone that is a victim of SA that you have at your home, like I mentioned in one of my other videos, and then you
Oh,
allowing
brother.
that abuser to actually come and sit at the same dinner table where you actually make them dinner and welcome them.
Not even close.
It doesn't work like that. You can't play both sides, not in this. And you can't call yourself an ally or a friend or say that, you know, I'm here, I support all of you. If in fact you didn't when you went into that ballot box, you can't say that you stand with us and then you still chose to vote for Trump for whatever reason.
Okay, but that kind of flips both ways, because if you sit there and say that you're an ally and you're a friend and blah, 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 then you would have voted for Trump, because that's our point of view, right? I mean, unless I'm missing something, that's a pretty flawed argument.
Whether you voted for him because of the economy, whether you voted for him because of the immigration, whether you voted for him because of something else, whatever misinformation you went with, or whatever selfish reason you ended up moving forward with, which the irony of all of it is you choosing you over everyone right now is actually going to ultimately hurt you too. You can't say you're with us and then vote against us, because a vote for Trump is a vote against all of us. And in many cases, especially if you're a woman,
except that, you know, like a little over half the country of those that voted for Trump. So yeah, stick it, lady.
that also did this, it's also a vote against yourself, whether you realize that now or you never realize it, or maybe you realize it later and you're like, shit, what the hell did I do? The line has been drawn very clearly.
Yes. Good and evil. Red and blue, right? Oh, boy.
And that line is not going away. If anything, it's just going to strengthen, thicken, become more prominent.
Yes, because you guys are way more toxic than we ever will be.
I've said it before and I will say it again. A vote for Trump is a vote for racism and hatred. And whether you find other reasons to somehow rationalize it or like tell yourself that that's not the case, and even if you yourself live a life that doesn't necessarily scream that you are a racist or that you have hate in your heart or anything like that, you aligning yourself with that, you supporting that, is guilt by association. So yeah, that's it. Do what you need to do, or I'll do it for you.
Okay.
I don't need your prayers. I don't believe in God necessarily, though I believe there may be something out there higher than ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely know no mistakes were made and that I'm not.
I don't want to sound mean or anything, but like, is that a tattoo on your neck? Or did you just not taking a shower for a few days? Like, I can't tell. I'm hoping that's a tattoo. I don't know if, I'm sure you can see it. I can see it, so you can see it. That just, and if it, why would you get a tattoo on your neck like that? That doesn't make any sense. Anyways.
Confused.
Okay, this message is for the Trump supporters in the comment section.
Yes.
Not just mine, but any comment section that you've been asked to stay out of.
Yeah.
And it's not even stay out of it. It's just that we're done with you. I don't want to fight with you. It's too late for that. I don't care about your opinions. I never have. I don't want to hear your bullshit anymore. The lies you guys spew, the reasonings you guys give. Like, we don't give a fuck. Just go make your own little community together where you guys can all praise your cult leader daddy and leave.
Yeah, it's called America. But you know what? Our America is actually, you know, all inclusive, not just super narrowly inclusive. We'll take anybody. That's what makes it great.
Leave us the fuck alone.
Oh, gosh.
Don't come to us when you need anything. Don't ask us, what do you mean, what is the tariff? What do you mean? What is Project 2025?
Oh,
You're on your own. Like,
you know what? I mean, I jest, but like, it would be kind of cool, like if just all the liberals, just like all moved to California and just like all moved to New York, and just left everything in the middle to like normal, sane Americans, you know, and let them fend for themselves, right?
that means you're on your own on social media, in real life, in your churches, wherever the you guys gather. We're done with you.
Oh
Fuck
gosh.
off.
Jeez.
Hey friends, it's me,
Hey.
Jen. I'm back with another question for my blue community.
You're so
and
bubbly.
this is a piggyback off of
Yeah?
the last video that I posted a couple days ago related to the American flag. And when
Okay.
it's hanging outside of somebody's home, what is the impression that you get?
A
The
warm
vast
impression?
majority of people have a negative reaction when they see a flag hanging outside of somebody's home.
How on earth can she say that with a straight face? Like, seriously, that just boggles my mind that you'd have that kind of attitude for our American flag that symbolizes what it does symbolize for all the sacrifice and blood that's been given over this, well, not quite centuries, but getting pretty close. But yeah, that's pretty horrible to say.
Understandably so, because of the things that have occurred over the last 8 years. You just read the comments and you'll get a good feel for that. But my question for you is, how can we start to reclaim that flag, right? It doesn't belong to one side or the other. It is a symbol of unity and freedom.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, okay, so you seem to understand what it is, right? Go on.
And so how can we start to feel safe flying that flag outside of our home? Do we use signs? Do we use a blue sphere at the end of the pole? Let me
Okay, so I'm just spitballing here, but I think if you take a flag, like, you know, out of its packaging and you attach it to a pole or some other device or hook or something at your home and just let it hang, no one's in danger. No one's in danger of the flag. It's not going to hurt anybody, and it's going to be fine. It's not that complicated. You just fly it, right? It's not a big deal.
know what you think.
So every time I feel my anger over the results of the election starting to subside, and I start feeling like I can maybe lead with compassion and think with compassion, I will inevitably read the stupidest fucking take from that orange taint of a man.
Oh, man. And then all that hate and anger and just vile, putrid venom just boils up from the depths of my soul, which I barely have. And then I just want to just push it all out there so that karma can come back and bite me in the butt later on.
And reach levels of anger I haven't reached before.
Oh, yeah.
Over him and over everybody who voted for him.
Yeah, exactly what I said.
And I fear this is going to be a cycle that I will not be able to get myself out of.
Oh, you need therapy.
And that may just be the Aries inside of me just coming out. Or that may just be an excuse I'm trying to find.
I think it's the latter.
But regardless.
So, just a reminder, for those of you that weren't on Twitter when Musk took over, he fired the entire staff.
Is that Bannon's sister? Looks like Steve Bannon's sister. That's funny.
And then Twitter started falling apart because no one who knew anything worked there. And so it's just been a spiral since then. So he's going to go into government and just fire the whole department.
Yes.
Because he thinks he knows better. He doesn't.
He does.
So let's hope Anonymous takes him down. Because
Anonymous? What is Anonymous going to do? Anonymous is not going to be able to do anything. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, hey, that was a good scoop of liberal tears. I hope your Idle Hands mug is filled to the brim. Mine is overflowing. Actually, I need to go get an Idle Hands mug. So I'm not kind of being hypocritical here, because that would be pretty awesome. Anyways, I hope you liked the video. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. If you do, please subscribe. Please leave comments down below. And as I've kind of hinted to, there is merch now available. Link is down below. So, go grab a shirt or a mug. We can drink those tears together. I gotta get a mug, okay? Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, and until the next video, we'll catch you later. All right, bye.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.